Time now for your JCTV Daily News Update with the latest in news.
She said the virus moves in waves and expects another upward trend in the spring.
Covering your local weather.
The sun will come out a little on Sunday to warm up to about a high of 30.
And the latest in Jimmy athletics.
Looks pretty good. Farkas for three, right corner. Got it!
For your JCTV Daily News Update, here's Richard Schmit.
Good evening and welcome to your Wednesday news update. In local news, the first person to enter North Dakota's race for the Republican U.S. House endorsement last summer said he's dropping out. Associated Press reports the 39-year-old Paul Schaffner said he wanted to let Public Service Commissioner Kevin Kramer and Fargo Representative Rick Berg, quote, fight it out for the GOP endorsement. Schaffner said yesterday, quote, once you get involved and see the depth and the breadth of the nature of the business and take a look at what Berg and Kramer are doing and have done, I think they're better equipped at this time. Kramer, Berg, Dwayne Hendrickson of Minot, and J.D. Donahue of Kenmare are competing to become the preferred House candidate of North Dakota Republicans, who believe they have a chance to unseat longtime incumbent Democrat Representative Earl Pomeroy. Pomeroy is running for his 10th term. Republicans and Democrats plan to endorse candidates for state office at their conventions next month. Republicans are meeting in Grand Forks March 19th to the 21st, while Democrats are holding their convention in Fargo the following weekend, March 25th through the 28th. In national news, homelessness in rural and suburban America is straining shelters this winter as the economy flounders and joblessness hovers near double digits, according to the Associated Press. Social Services commissioners in Illinois and New York say they're seeing families that never sought government help before. The federal government is counting the nation's homeless, and by many accounts, these suburban numbers continue to rise, especially for families, women, children, Latinos, and men seeking help for the first time. Jennifer Hill is the executive director of the Alliance to End Homelessness in suburban Illinois. She's turned more people away this year because there's about a 30% more people seeking shelter use in her area. Susie Buss of Atlanta Health and Human Services said, quote, people equate homeless to a guy under a bridge, but it's a lot more complex than that, and it permeates much further into our society than a lot of people realize. Buss said when families lose their homes and relocate, their children's schooling can be disrupted. Some move into extended stay hotels that cost about $175 a week, but that sometimes exposes them to criminal activity like prostitution and drug deals. Tom Sweeney worked in private security for 25 years before the company folded. He said he didn't save any money and admits he's battled drug and alcohol abuse in the past. Sweeney said, quote, you gotta hustle to get something to eat, panhandle, do whatever you can. If you can find a warm bed, take it, because being on the street ain't a life as it's supposed to be. In weather, there wasn't much action from the wind and clouds today to allow a mostly sunny sky to heat up our temperature to near 17 degrees. Some clouds will move into night, though, and our low will drop to around 0. Tomorrow will be much like today with another high near 17. It doesn't look like we'll get as much precipitation this weekend as we did the last few weekends, but there's still a 20% chance of snow Friday and Friday night. In sports, both Jamestown Blue Jay basketball teams lost to Bismarck Century in a nail-biter fashion last night. The boys lost 67-69 after Patriots junior Justin Ledger made 2 free throws with 12 seconds remaining. Ledger was one of 3 Patriots who scored in double figures. The Blue Jays had 4 players scoring in double figures, with Andrew Peterson leading the way with 23 points. Jamestown is 8-9 on the season, with a West record of 6-8. The Jamestown girls lost 57-60 to number 1 ranked Patriots. Both teams were tied at 52 with a few minutes remaining, but the Patriots went on an 8-5 run to edge out the Blue Jays. 7 different Blue Jays scored, with Kara Nygaard leading the way with 17 points. Jamestown is 6-11 on the season with a 5-9 West record. The Blue Jay girls hockey team guaranteed a number 7 seed in the upcoming state tournament with a 3-0 win over Mandan last night. Lexi Hastings scored the first goal of the game in the second period. Larissa Wiest scored shortly after and scored again in the third period. The girls have 2 games left on the season against Williston and West Fargo, and their current record is 7-10. In Olympic news, Germany took the lead of total medals from the U.S. last night after Germany won the women's single luge and women's 10-kilometer pursuit biathlon. American snowboarder Lindsey Jacobellis was the country's best bet to win last night, but she wobbled after landing an early jump in a snowboard cross semifinal and couldn't regain control and clipped a gate to end her medal chances. Germany leads all countries with 9 medals, followed by the U.S. with 8 and France with 7. Tomorrow's medal events include women's speed skating, women's snowboard halfpipe, and men's free figure skating. Well, thanks for tuning in to your Wednesday News Update. I'm Richard Schmit, connecting the campus with the community. Enjoy yourself, Jamestown.